This is Charlie's favorite book right now, called The Circus Ship by Chris Van Dusen. And I'm going to read it to you, and we might get some background noise from Georgie and Charlie, right? And maybe Papa, who knows? Okay, this is a good book. And they got this at the library. The Circus Ship. "5 miles off the coast of Maine and slightly overdue, a circus ship was steaming south in a fog as thick as stew." Oh, it's very foggy. On board were 15 animals who traveled to and fro. The next day, it was Boston for another circus show. You see all the animals on here? And there's the captain, and there is the owner, Mr. Payne. All right, here we go. The captain, Mr. Carrington, was honest and sincere. He thought that they should drop the hook and wait for things to clear. But Mr. Payne, the circus boss, was terribly demanding. He stomped up to the helm where Captain Carrington was standing and screamed, "Don't stop, keep going, I've got a show to do. Just get me down to Boston town tomorrow, sir, by 2. Oh, he has got a big mouth and he looks mean, doesn't he? Then came a crash, an awful bash. Things flew into the air. The ship had smashed into a ledge that no one knew was there. They couldn't see that rock and they crashed into it. Oh no, look, they're flying into the water.
Uh-oh, animals.
Uh-oh, animals. The shattered ship began to tip, then sank without a sound. The splashing, thrashing animals swam round and round and round. Oh, wow, they're trying to get on board, and then he's hanging on to that board, and oh my goodness, are you helping me, Charlie? Are you getting another cracker? Here's your bum. The captain said to Mr. Payne, "Pray tell, what should we do? We can't just leave them here to drown. We've got to save them too." "The animals," yelled Mr. Payne. "Why, sir, what, are you daft? It's me that we should be rescuing. Pull me up into the raft. Now ferry me to safety, sir, before I die of cold." "Don't question me," barked Mr. Payne. "Just do as you are told." Oh my goodness, he is not, Mr. Payne is a pain, isn't he? Through chilly water all night long, the animals swam on until they reached an island just before dawn. They pulled themselves up on the shore, bedraggled, cold, and beat, then staggered to the village on weary, wobbly feet. Oh my goodness, they look so wet and tired and exhausted. Oh my goodness. The people in the neighborhood had just begun to rise, and when they saw those animals, they had to rub their eyes. They thought they saw an elephant.
We better build the tower first.
They thought they saw an elephant, but wait, how could that be? And what's that little monkey doing in the cherry tree? What are you doing, monkey? You're blocking your own book. Can you scoot back? Thank you, sir. Oh my goodness, the neighborhood's so surprised. Soon animals were everywhere and into everything. There's an ostrich in the outhouse. There's a hippo in the spring. There's a tiger in the tulips. There's a lion on the lawn. There's a python in the pantry. It went on and on and on. Mr. Hood was stacking wood and nearly jumped a mile when he found the alligator sleeping on his pile. And Mrs. Dottie Bailey, who grew daisies by the bunch, discovered that the zebra had been eating them for lunch. And Miss Fanny Feeney found, according to the rumors, the silly little circus monkey swinging in her bloomers. Oh, that's like a old-fashioned pair of underwear. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. But everything... Oh, it's Papa. But everything changed quickly, like the turning of the tide. The night the Abbott's shed caught fire with Emma Rose inside. From high above the Abbott's farm, the tiger saw the shed. The sight of smoke and fire triggered something in his head. He jumped through flames 1,000 times back in his circus days. So he ran past all the people and he leapt through the blaze. He's jumping in. Oh no! What's he doing? Then everybody panicked. Help, help, what can we do? When from the raging fire, something big burst into view. It was the most amazing sight and everybody froze when they saw the tiger saving little Emma Rose. Oh, he saved her.
But why is she little?
Well, she just was in the shed or had wandered into the shed when it caught fire. She's just a little girl. The tiger's risky rescue changed everybody's mind. The animals weren't bothersome. The animals were kind. And so they lived together. Side by side, they got along. It didn't seem like anything could possibly go wrong. Look, they're having a picnic together. They're all friends. The animals are helping their life be so much better. And what happens? Then Little Red the messenger came running with the word. Apparently a circus ship had sunk from what he'd heard. The animals are from that boat. They swam in from the bay. The greedy owner wants them back. He'll be here any day. So the people called a meeting and they quickly hatched a plan. No animal that came ashore would sail off with that man. Oh, they're having a meeting, the people and the animals.
Time to cut down the tower?
The next day at the crack of dawn, a ship was at the pier, and up the lane marched Mr. Payne, whose voice was loud and clear. I am the circus owner. My ship sank in the murk. I've come to find my animals and put them back to work.
You're so sweet.
Oh, he's so mean. Here he comes. He hiked until he came into the center of the town. His face was red. He scratched his head. He turned. He stood there with a frown. Mr. Payne looked high and low, and still he couldn't see the 15 circus animals of his menagerie. Okay, I'm gonna scoot the book closer and Charlie's gonna help you see animals hiding. Can you point to a few of them? But don't block the picture. Just try to point with your finger. Show them where the animals are. The giraffe is up there.
The giraffe is pretending to be a flag.
Oh, that's a good one.
The ostrich.
Right
The
there.
ostrich is pretending to be a tree.
Yeah.
And the camel is pretending to be a haystack.
Right there. What's this? I'll point to a few.
Bear,
Bear. What's this?
elephant,
Looks like a
Hippo.
rock.
hippo,
Hippo. Oh, and here's
lion,
lion. And here's the antelope up there.
alligator,
The alligator. It took us a long time to find him. What's this?
a monkey,
What's it pretending to be?
pretending to be a baby.
That's funny. Now this one's crazy. Do you see this?
Snake!
It's the python snake. It's like being her scarf on her coat. And then this is the gorilla. Let's see. Oh, did you see the tiger spotted here?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Did we show them all of them? Oh, the hippo is the rock. But this man.
I did.
Oh, this was the leopard. I don't think we showed him that one. And what was back here?
The zebra. The zebra is pretending to be a fence.
Yes, that's a good one. So we think that's all of them. That is a fun page. It took us a long time to find them all. All right, he can't find the animals. He ran around the alleyways. He searched the village square. He even checked a chicken coop. His animals weren't there. Mr. Payne was tuckered out. His heavy chest was heaving. Then Little Red stepped up and said, "I think your boat is leaving." Oh. He ran off in a fit of rage. That means he's really angry, as you can see. His ship was leaving sight, so he jumped into the rowboat and he rowed with all his might.
Look at this. There's a ladder, and in case you need to get to a lower boat.
Oh, yeah. Or like at our dock at the lake, if you're swimming, you can get up.
You did a good job building this tower.
Okay.
People on there.
And from that day, they like to say their lives were free of pain. It was a happy, peaceful place upon that isle in Maine. Yay! The animals are all safe and free from Mr. Payne. The end. Thank you for helping me, Charlie.
Yeah.